So I just want to remind the public, for those interested in participating in this meeting tonight, will please refrain from disruptive behavior. This will include making loud noises, clapping, shouting, or engaging in any other activity in a manner that disturbs, disrupts, or impedes the orderly conduct of this meeting. Public participation is and will remain at the discretion of the mayor. So I have a proclamation to read this evening. This is for the Love Lives Here campaign. Whereas, as mayor of the city of Sandpoint, I am committed to upholding and protecting the civil and human rights of all individuals, regardless of their race, creed, religion, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, national origin, or immigration status, and denounce any acts of racism, bigotry, xenophobia, religious discrimination, anti-Semitism, and acts of discrimination based on a victim's gender, sexual orientation, or gender identity. Whereas the Sandpoint community and its public image, democratic institutions, and economy are under threat from groups that use bigotry to build power, and that while marginalized communities in Sandpoint are most vulnerable, our business community, public officials, neighborhoods, and schools have also been targeted by these groups. Whereas our values and our livelihoods depend on keeping Sandpoint inclusive and its residents, workers, and visitors safe from bigotry and violence, promoting mutual respect and open dialogue between all members of the community and local government, including law enforcement. Whereas it is our duty to uphold these values and to fiercely protect the safety and security of all individuals. Whereas it is my belief that our community is dedicated to love, unity, inclusivity, equity, and respect for not only all residents of Sandpoint and the state of Idaho, but all people on this great earth. Whereas there is no freedom or liberty unless everyone is treated equally. Therefore, I, Shelby Rognstad, Mayor of Sandpoint, Idaho, do hereby proclaim that the message of hate has no place in Sandpoint, and all are welcome. Proclaimed and signed the 17th day of June, in the year 2020. Is Rebecca Holland? Would you like to receive this, Rebecca? Whoop.
Careful. Invite one of your friends out there.
And Rebecca, is she still here? I'm sorry, I meant to give you a moment, Rebecca, if you wanted to speak upon reception of that proclamation. Would you like to start it off tonight?
I would. Put that up. Yes. Reading this. Good evening. Hi, my name is Rebecca Holland. For the record, I've lived in Shelby Valley 45 years and have a business in Sandpoint now in its 31st year. I am pleased as a member of the North Idaho Women's Leadership Team in partnership with Bonner County Human Rights Task Force to announce our new kindness program for businesses and organizations that will promote racial and gender equality. We are all familiar with the Love Lives Here signs we see posted on fences, garages, and in the gardens of residents' homes. But now, in addition, our local businesses will have the opportunity to express the same beautiful sentiment regarding diversity and in opposition to the prejudices, systematic racial prejudices which are being addressed here and across our nation. After a business owner signs our declaration, which I just gave to you, they will be given this very cool sticker and for their front entry. It shows that through that door, the owner and the workers are actively upholding human rights for all individuals of any race, creed, gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, national origin, or immigration status. Additionally, business owners will be given a response guide on the confidential manner in which they can report a harassment should their business receive it. Here on the West Coast, the Western States Alliance tracks harassment and hate crimes. We know we can't uproot problems unless we understand the extent of them. And we know our next key need here will be on education for our youth, our citizens, our city and county employees and public officials, and our school district educators. Time is now to be the change we want to see in the world and in our community. We chose the summer solstice to launch this kindness program. I want to extend a very special thanks to Mayor Shelby for his proclamation given courageously at this pivotal point of political unrest. Please let us all be as brave and unwavering by turning to the bright, positive light signified in this message that love lives here, Sandpoint. Thank you.